Hey, what's going on, guys? Just doing a quick run through my setup. Haven't really done this in a while. Just figured I'd start on some posters and whatnot, but just kind of run along my wall here. Just I got the three Star Wars posters. Long story short, the bowling alley I work at years ago had a Star Wars league where you get a ball and these posters. What else? Some other stuff, but anyway, we got all this as promotional material. It was all 6 posters. I only put up the original 3, but the promotional stuff that we got to advertise for it, my boss just gave to me because she knew I was a Star Wars fan and just a movie nut in general, and she knew I'd like to have them, so that was pretty sweet. But yeah, just moving over into stuff. This is let's see if I can stay out of the light. Well, let's see here under. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Yeah, this is this kind of Blu-ray stuff. That's Vengeance Trilogy. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go through everything. Just kind of showing the setup. There's some Blu-ray stuff. Like kind of like a mixture of TV shows, anime stuff. I want to rearrange this and kind of move some things around to where I've got like all TV shows together, and then I need to separate like my anime stuff, and then like Japanese shows like Ultraman, stuff like that, and then just various gaming stuff, PS3, PS1, PS2, Xbox, whatever. Then the next shelf, it's got a few box sets up top. It's got some different things that, like, stuff that goes together, similar box sets. Got, stuff behind there. Got some action figures. I don't know, it kind of blows things out a little bit. Yeah, I guess that looks fine. If it doesn't, then let me know and I can always make another vid or whatever, but, this Kubrick stuff, more Kubrick stuff. There's cool Ed Wood box set. There's like my old Godfather set. Different things. This is mainly just a mixture of different, like, I guess, like more dramatic films. I don't really put things in sections, and I definitely don't alphabetize stuff because that would totally throw me off as to the way I like to organize things. Basically I just kind of throw things together, but I always know where everything is. Like, the next shelf down, we got like Tarantino and Tarantino related stuff. There's Sergio Leone, Martin Scorsese, stuff like that. I put different directors together and whatnot, and different things. Like, there's a little bit of a John Woo section there, and down here's, just some different things. This might help to do this. There we go. Alright. I guess it does help in certain areas. It just looked like it was like blowing everything out at first. But yeah, there's some Hitchcock stuff. There's some different things together. There's my Batman, I guess, throwing stars, whatever. But yeah, and then down here on the bottom, I kind of always put just like special editions of stuff. There's a very few steelbooks that I have. The very few. I don't have a whole lot of them. It's not my thing. Yeah, I just kind of put sorry, I can't talk. Collector's editions and kind of unique editions or whatever down here at the bottom. And all my gaming and blah blah, all that stuff in the floor there. It's my TV. Guess I can kind of go over here in the corner a little bit. Just my desk, some CDs. It's not all my CDs, just I kind of went through my CDs and pulled out the stuff that, is like absolute favorites and stuff that I listen to all the time or whatever, and just kind of put it out here with me. And then I have, see if I can back up, 2 posters here, Texas Chainsaw, and I always really liked this this Halloween poster. I don't know if a whole lot of people have seen this one, but I have a film review poster. It has a review down at the bottom, and I like that. I don't know, it's just cool because it's different. It's just got a cool scene from the movie, it's a cool still shot and whatnot. But yeah, all my hockey masks and a couple Batman figures and whatnot, lava lamp, blah. Let's This remake glove, some different hockey masks that I've acquired over time. My razorgloves.com glove. I haven't seen this. It's cool stuff. Handmade, really nice. Yeah, this randomness. There's some collector's editions of games and my lightsaber, my katana. And this this small section over here, that's basically stuff I haven't gotten to yet. Even though there's like tons of stuff on my shelves that I haven't gotten to, but this is like priority stuff. This is stuff that I set as a priority that, to get to ASAP. But yeah, basically, just whatever. I just randomly grab something out of here and pop it in, but I guess we'll start from the bottom down here. This is mainly like skate vids, TV stuff. You can see all my Sopranos stuff there. Jackass, music vids and stuff, different things, documentaries or whatever. This is just kind of a shelf of randomness, there's some sci-fi in there, there's some dramas, some different, just odd films or whatever, just kind of get thrown in there because I'm not real big on organizing things, just depends on me. And then you have some Arrow video stuff and different things, my digibooks, some Blu-ray collector's editions, Blu-ray box sets, different things. Now, I have the first horror section, my Savage Streets, signed by Danny Steinman and Linda Blair. Just kind of a section of horror stuff thrown through here. It's Night of the Demons, signed by Linnea Quigley. Obviously, kind of tell on the Dawn of the Dead edition. It's Ken Foray, George Romero, and Tom Savini, and Doug Bradley. And all this here is just all my Criterion stuff. It's kind of getting stacked in there, so I might try to... I was thinking about buying like kind of a small shelf, like the original shelf that you saw, and do that like specifically for Criterions. And just some random box sets. There's the Scream box set from Canada, and Friday the 13th, Ninja Turtles, George Carlin, High School Reunion box set, Old Boy, AC/DC, good stuff. And just some random action figures that I've had for years and years and years and years. And then back down to just kind of collections of films that belong together and stuff. There's all the Halloween stuff blending into Friday the 13th, blending into Nightmare on Elm Street, and finally nice little Al Pacino rarity box set, sort of. And then once again back to the horror section. Got a whole nother shelf of just horror, exploitation, whatever, just kind of all mixed in there together. There's like some George Romero stuff, just kind of, yeah, there you go. Then down this way, I kind of been just setting the Xbox games that I've been playing lately here, which is Mass Effect 2 and 3, basically. On top here, you have just basically Asian films. Let me see, I may have enough light here that way. Doesn't look quite as good. Anyway, we have basically my Asian films, Sonny Chiba stuff, whatever, martial arts films, all the way down to the end. Which, there's a couple editions of Battle Royale there, and some Bruce Lee movies and stuff. Then down here it kind of blends from, we've got Clint Eastwood movies blending into westerns. Sorry about the bad movement there. But just blending into my westerns and stuff like that, so good times. And down here on this shelf is mainly comedies. Just got comedy, all that. I have my... Oh, no! You just saw that fail? Look at that fail. Anyway, what I was trying to show you is I've got, like a Kevin Smith section here, different things. And then I know now that I can just do this since I knocked that stuff over. For some reason, my collection has always had an Al Pacino section. I guess, I would say he's my favorite actor. Sure, why not? And I like how I said at the beginning of this that it was going to be a quick overview, but yet it's a 10-minute video. So, anyway, to move on, the final shelf is down here on the bottom, and just like the other bottom shelf, it's just kind of like collector's editions and, cool little box sets of stuff and whatnot. But alright, guys, thanks for hanging around with me for 10 minutes or so and looking over my collection here. Oh, I forgot to mention that this box here is just comics and whatnot, but I hope you enjoyed looking at my setup anyway. And I guess, well, now I gotta show one more things: my random Grindhouse posters and some signatures is Danielle Harris and Gunnar Hansen. But alright, we'll end on that. Thanks for watching the vid. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.